Now to a CBS4 News investigation. Every year, millions in fines are levied against drivers who ride Miami-Dade's toll roads without paying. Individuals zipping through the SunPass lanes and then ignoring the bills when they come due is not really news. But what might surprise you as a taxpayer is the identity of an offender who owes more than $600,000 in fines and penalties. CBS4 investigator Jim DeFede has a story.
Miami-Dade County has a fleet of 7,000 vehicles. Every day, county employees take those cars and trucks hither and yon as they go about their various duties. Often, they find themselves on one of the county's toll roads, such as the Dolphin or Shula Expressways, the Gratney, even the Turnpike. Some county employees pay the tolls, others just zip through on the SunPass lane, whether they have a SunPass or not. So what happens when a county vehicle goes through a toll? Well, they get a notice of a violation. Here, these are the notices of violations the county has gotten over the last few years. Boxes and boxes filled with them. Many of them not even open, still in the envelope. We found more than 1,000 letters from the Expressway Authority and the Florida Department of Transportation demanding payment for toll violations on county vehicles. For years, county employees and their departments simply ignored the notices, which only resulted in more fines and more penalties. Between September 2008 and February 2012, Miami-Dade County racked up $637,000 in fines and penalties for county vehicles zipping through the toll lanes without paying. And this report, prepared by the County Commission's auditor, says that number may actually grow to $1 million by the end of the year.
Yeah, I understand that. Why were these bills not paid? That's something that we need to fix.
I mean, it's just like they were ignored, like the tooth fairy would take care of them.
Well, I don't think there's a tooth fairy, Jim. You know, like I said, we have a new director, and he's going to rectify it. We're going to take care of it, and this won't happen in the future.
So how does something like this happen? Let's take, for example, a $1 toll. If the employee drives through without a SunPass, they receive a notice and are given 21 days to pay $3.50. If they ignore that notice, they're sent a formal traffic citation and given 30 days to pay $26. After that, the fine goes to $150. If another 30 days pass without any payment, the fine becomes $166. And 15 days after that, it jumps one more time to $232. The report states, if the toll violations were paid on time, the estimated amount would be approximately $20,000. According to the mayor, part of the problem is already being solved.
We're going to get some passes, and we should have done that some time ago.
As for the $637,000 in fines and penalty, Lester Sola said the Florida Department of Transportation and the County Expressway Authority have agreed to rescind most of the fines and penalties. Sola said they are reviewing the records internally.
We have to figure out, are there employees that are abusing the system? We do not see that at this time, but it's something that we will be looking into.
County Commissioner CBS4 News spoke to simply expressed dismay, but Commissioner Javier Suarez had his own question.
Bigger problem is, why do we have 7,200 county vehicles all over the place? You know, and that's almost one for every 3 employees in the county.
Now, in fairness to Mayor Jimenez, we should note that most of this problem took place before he even came into office. Also, county officials are now negotiating the final parts of a deal with the Expressway Authority to settle this case. They're hoping to be able to settle for about $110,000, not the full $637,000.
It is unbelievable, though, that you had all of those bills in envelopes that were not even open.
They just kept getting them, and employees didn't know what to do with them, so they just sort of put them away. They eventually gathered them all up. Funny thing is, when it really came in serious was when a collection agency came to the county and said, hey, you owe us some money. Yeah. That's when we all took it seriously, and the attorneys got involved, and they're going to work it out.
Well, those numbers got big really fast.
They do.
Jim, thanks a lot for that.